Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today I am here with my family in Winter Park, Colorado on vacation, and me and my mom are about to cook up a really delicious dinner. So I thought I would bring you all along with us while we cook, because tonight we are making these asparagus roll-ups that are so good. So I thought while we were cooking tonight, I would show y'all this recipe because I hope that you will enjoy it just as much as I do. So let's go ahead and head upstairs and get to cooking. The meat we're going to be using for the roll-ups is this skirt steak because it's a really thin piece of meat. This is the skirt steak we used in this recipe, and what we did was slice it into little strips so that we could fry it in a pan and use it for our roll-ups. I just added salt and pepper over both sides of the cut up flank steak. And now we are going to brown each piece of meat just a little bit in the pan.
The toothpick, I'll slice them up and finish cooking them.
After we browned this flank steak, we decided that it was a little bit too thick. So we just sliced all of the pieces in half to make it a little bit thinner and easier to roll. And we are going to pop this back on the stove for just a second and brown this inside that we cut open. And then it'll be time to move on to the next step.
So we parboiled the asparagus for 2 minutes. And I'm going to dump it out and add some ice water to it so I can retain the color. It was just water with a little salt in it. And let's put it in some cold ice water. So it'll retain the pretty asparagus color. Let it sit there and cool for a minute.
Mom is adding a little bit of salt and pepper and olive oil to the blanched asparagus. Mixing that all together, getting it ready to stuff in the meat. It is time to make the star of the show, which is these asparagus roll-ups. This is what it looks like completed. So we ended up cooking the flank steak on both sides now. And on top of each piece of flank steak, we are spreading this mixture right here. And it is cream cheese and some of this horseradish mixed together. So we're going to spread a good amount of that on each piece of meat. And the next step is to grab a small bunch of your blanched asparagus and just roll it up nice and tight. And then secure it with a toothpick. And your little roll-up is ready to go in the oven. And so you're just going to continue to do that until you run out of asparagus and or meat. We are also working on these stuffed mushrooms. So these are just some big mushrooms we found at the grocery store. And on the bottom, there's a couple leaves of spinach and then some shredded mozzarella cheese on top. So you just kind of put the spinach in there and then shove it full of mozzarella cheese. And then we are going to bake these.
The mozzarella cheese had a little seasoned salt that I sprinkled on it, and it's just in there mixed in.
And then we're going to pop these in the oven along with our roll-ups. Mom is pouring the juices from the pan that we cooked the meat in just for a little bit extra flavor. But now everything is ready to go in the oven. We've got our roll-ups. We had a little bit of leftover asparagus, so we just popped that in the rest of the pan that we had. And then over here are the stuffed mushrooms. Since everything is pretty much cooked, we are just going to leave it in the oven until the mushrooms are cooked, which is going to be about 20 to 25 minutes. And we are cooking it at 425 degrees. We ended up pulling the roll-ups out of the oven after about 15 minutes, but they are good to go and they look fabulous. And then over here is the asparagus we roasted, as well as the stuffed mushrooms. These cooked for about 20 minutes. And then over here, for the people not doing low carb, Mom got herself some garlic parsley potatoes. I guess this is something you can buy at the grocery store.
Cook in the microwave.
And then some garlic bread she made out of French bread. So it is time to feast, because after a long day of skiing, we are hungry. Yum. Update. We just finished eating dinner and everything was absolutely fabulous. The asparagus was cooked perfectly. Those little roll-ups were delicious. Oh my gosh. Give them a try because you will not regret it. Well guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video of me and my mom cooking dinner together. It's so much fun to be in the kitchen with my mom, and I haven't seen her since December, so it's just making my heart so happy to be here with all of my family right now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't done so. And I will see y'all again real soon with another video. Bye guys. Mwah!